This word here, hunch, it has more than one definition. Do you know any of them? Can you think of any definition for this word? Well, here is number one. Hunch as a verb. When you hunch, it means you bend forward, you move your shoulders to the front like this. Usually when you're tired, and you go like, you're hunching. This is what you're doing, you're hunching. So do you ever hunch when you're very tired? Don't forget to leave it in the comments. But hunch also means an idea that's based on feeling. No proof, no evidence, just feeling. So when you say, I had a hunch that you would be here, it means I had a feeling that you'd be here. There was no proof, there was no evidence, just this feeling that you'd be here. I had a hunch. Or sometimes you have to act on a hunch. You should act on a hunch, which means you should act based on your feelings, not necessarily on proof or evidence, just feelings, just a hunch. Act on a hunch. These are some definitions. This is the word of the day. Don't forget to like, follow for more, and check the other videos from the playlist. That's all. Thanks. Do you know what the word of the day means? Demote? Well, you may not know it, but you know its opposite. The word promote. When you are promoted at your job, for example, it means you reach a higher rank at your job. You reach a better position and possibly a better salary. So you are promoted. You get a better job in the company. To be demoted is the opposite. It's when you go down at your job. Say you are a captain and you are demoted to sergeant. So when you are demoted to a certain function, it means you go down and you may start getting paid less as well. So the question here is, have you ever been demoted at your job? Please leave your answer in the comments. Don't forget to also give a suggestion and like and follow for more. Did you know that there's a word in English for this, but also there's a word for this? It's two different words. Well, the word for this, that's blink. I'm blinking. Some people blink a lot. Do you know anyone who blinks all the time? It may be you or a friend. Leave it in the comments. But now when you do this, this is a wink. When I do this, I am winking. You see? So blink and wink. Actually, two words of the day, right? So blink and wink, two different things. Sometimes you may wink at someone because you want to show that person that what you were saying is a joke. It's not supposed to be taken seriously. So you say something and then you do this. You blink at the person. Do you ever do that? Leave it in the comments too. Don't forget to like, follow for more, and also check out the playlist and watch the other videos with the words of the past days. That's all for now. Thanks. You are watching a soccer game, you and other fans, and there's this one phrase that you repeat over and over. Here we go, because you want to motivate the team. You want to feel part of it. You are cheering, right? What is this phrase called? There's a name for that. The word is chant. The word chant is a noun and it's also a verb. So you could say the soccer fans were repeating a chant. Chant as a noun. So the fans set up a chant and they repeated it. Here we go. Not just soccer fans, not just for sports. It could be a political rally and people were repeating that chant. Do you remember Obama's campaign? Remember their chant? The phrase they repeated over and over? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. It was their chant. It may be a noun, it may be a verb. People were chanting, yes, we can. People were chanting the words. So it also works as a verb. The soccer fans were chanting together as a verb. Don't forget to like, follow for more, and also check the playlist. And there are more words from the past days. Check them out. 2 definitions of the word peer. This is the word of the day. First as a verb and then as a noun. As a verb, to peer means to look, to squint through something attentively. You're trying to see clearly. So you peer. For example, there's fog and it's difficult for you to see through it. So you try, you squint, you peer through the fog, trying to see through it, to see what is beyond the fog. You're peering. This is the verb. Now, as a noun, a peer is any person who is the same age as you or part of the same social status. It may be someone in your class, someone you work with, the group of people you belong to, you live with, you spend time with. These are your peers. Some people, especially teenagers, talk about peer pressure, which means it's the pressure to be part of the group, to fit in. They want to be, to look like, to act like their peers. So this is one more definition of peer. Did you know the 2 meanings of this word, peer? Please leave it in the comments. And also, don't forget to like and follow for more. You know, when you leave the door slightly open, it's not closed, it's not wide open, it's only slightly open. You know, there's a word in English for that. It's an adjective, and the word is ajar. Ajar. So when you say the door is ajar, it means the door is slightly open. Again, it's not wide open, it's not closed, just slightly open. It's ajar. The door is ajar. So don't leave the door ajar. It means don't leave it slightly open. Close it. Don't leave it ajar. Oh, I left the door ajar. I didn't close it. I just left it slightly open, which means I left it ajar. That's the word of the day. Don't forget to like, follow for more, write a comment if you have any ideas, and also check the playlist with the other words of the day. That's all for now. Thanks. You're home, your brother too. Your brother is in his room, and your mother is talking to him. His door, his room door, is slightly open. It's ajar. So you get to hear what they're talking about. You get to hear your mother scolding your brother. Why did you do that? Your mother says. What is the verb you can use to describe what you just did? You got to hear your mother's conversation with your brother. Unintentionally, you heard it from the other side of the door. There's a verb you can use. The word is overhear. So what you did was you overheard your mother's conversation with your brother. This is what you did. You overheard the scolding. You could tell your brother, I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I overheard your conversation. Sorry for that. I overheard it, which is the past of overhear. Again, it's when you get to hear someone else's conversation unintentionally, or maybe not, from the other side of the door, of the wall. That's what it means to overhear. Do you ever overhear other people's conversations? Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and follow for more.